You won't believe what happened when these veterans crossed paths with the bad police who tried to get the better of them. First up, what began as a seemingly routine encounter soon escalated into a deeply unsettling situation. These police officers noticed two individuals parked in a public car lot at night, and their decision to intervene was fueled by their suspicion that something wasn't quite right about this scenario.
How's it going?
What's going on?
Not too much. What you got going on today?
Nothing. Chilling. What's going on with you?
Cool. Trying to make sure everything's all right. You got your ID on you by chance?
For what? What I need my ID for?
Because you're parked in a public park after dark.
Public?
Yeah.
This is what you just said. Public.
Yep. After nightfall, it's you're no longer allowed to be in a public park.
That's not true.
Okay.
That true?
Well, regardless,
is that law?
that's 100% law.
No, that's not by law. And can you run my tag? Me sitting what now? Hey, what's your badge number?
We don't have badge numbers.
You don't have no badge number?
No, my name's Amazon. It's right here on
Amazon, and you ain't got no badge.
Yep.
You ain't got no badge number.
Yep.
No badge number. And I'm Flores.
And what's your name?
Flores.
And you ain't got no badge number.
No badge
Okay.
number.
All right.
It's on right or wrong.
Here's the thing.
No.
What?
How can you run my tag? No. We not doing.
Well, here's the thing. You gonna let me talk? You gonna talk? I can't talk over you, man.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
No, just go ahead.
I'm explaining to you what it is.
Now watch how nervous the cop gets when he finds out that one of the citizens is actually a vet.
Worked in a location where I ain't trying to be mean or funny. I ain't saying y'all do anything wrong. But at the end of the day, this is a location where we've been known to find all kinds of stuff. Look, man, all I'm checking is make sure.
Well, we're not that. I mean, you
Okay,
can obviously
I don't know that.
see.
I don't know that.
I'm letting you know. but
it ain't your job for you to know.
It is my job to know.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. My job is to find suspicious activity. Make sure
Did
it's
we
fine,
commit
and
a
to keep it
crime?
moving.
Did we commit a crime, sir?
My job is to find suspicious activity.
That's not a crime.
This thing. Once I begin conducting, basically, for lack of better terms, this is a traffic stop. At this point in time, I mean,
It's traffic stop.
find you.
It's not a traffic stop. Listen, everything you saying right now, you being recorded, so you better be careful what you saying.
So, like I said, all I'm doing, look, your tags have come back clear. They came back to a
I
true
know it's
research.
there. I'm a veteran. That's how I know. I'm a veteran who used to be.
So how does a traffic stop? Hold on, baby. How does a traffic stop and we ain't
I'm
going
telling
away?
you, listen. I'm telling you right now that you're in a suspicious location. Look, all I'm asking is, hey, provide some sort of ID. That way, if anything goes wrong, we can at least say who we talked to. You said this is your vehicle?
Yeah, this is.
You were Miss Teresa?
I am.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't catch the last name, and I'm not trying to call you out of your name or
I'm not saying
anything.
that you're trying to call me out of anything.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to be respectful and call you by the right name. That's all I'm asking.
Miss Teresa then continues to own the cop until he comes to his senses.
So, hey, at the end of the day, listen, we ain't got no calls on here or anything like that on any of y'all.
It's not like you said. That's what you was sitting there waiting for, right? Y'all ran the place, number one, already.
Yeah.
So you ran the place. You got it back. It's clear. Yes, it's clear. You want to know why? Because I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran who served and retired out the Army because I don't do shit. Because I make sure I stay clear. I made sure when we got here, I looked for any sign that's saying about trespassing after a certain hour because I know this is a public park.
Okay.
And with a public park, usually if it's after a certain time frame, there's no trespassing after this hour in this park.
Yep.
I made sure I didn't see anything like that.
Okay.
So once again, why do we got to provide our ID? If you looking at me, usually, because that's what usually happens as a female, it's the female that's getting hurt, but they can't say nothing over here.
Then ran the tag.
Or whatever the case may be. You ran the tags and see, it's clear. I'm telling
I
you,
got you.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So what are we about to start here?
You said...
We good. Go ahead. We good.
Cool. Well, hey, guess what? Y'all have a good night. That's all I'm trying to do.
Same.
All right?
Thank
Hey, y'all
you.
be safe. If y'all need anything, y'all holler at us, right?
In this intriguing encounter, this veteran showcased her profound knowledge of her rights, leaving the police officer outmatched. Next up, in Tampa, Florida at the Hidden River Veterans Affairs VA clinic, the man behind the camera, Theodore, went to the VA to handle some personal matters, and that's when he noticed a VA police vehicle parked in an unauthorized parking spot. Frustrated with this, the veteran decides to pull Officer Johnson outside and school him.
Doing all right. Professional man. Real professional man. Had a great conversation.
Okay.
Full stop.
All right.
I'm a retired military police as well as civilian law enforcement.
Okay.
My question is, why is this police vehicle parked in the no parking slough where handicapped vehicles have to park and have that access to be able to get out, unload wheelchairs, things of that nature?
So we park a vehicle here for presence or for
because we have folks that work in these other buildings and they like to see a police car up front. So we park it right up here in the front. We move it far enough to the side so that somebody can access that if they need to.
That's what you're calling access.
Yes, sir.
So pretty much just that strip, like 2 feet, is all that's really necessary for a handicapped person, is what you're telling me?
Well, I mean, I don't have a ruler with me, but I would say that's probably about 6 feet.
You would say this strip is 6 feet.
Oh, you're talking about just that? Right.
Yeah, the lines that are painted, because I'm aware that that's not a valid defense for illegal parking. Just as you are, while you're trying to make excuses saying that people who want you to be seen exempt you from following the law. You're setting a piss poor example for everybody who observes that a police officer is parking illegally. You're setting a bad example for your subordinate supervisor as well as the other law enforcement officers.
Okay.
Now watch as Theodore continues to confront and grind these officers.
Are you going to fix this? Are you going to address this? Or are you going to continue to let this park illegally?
We will address this, and if we can get this marked for a police spot, we'll get it marked for a police spot, and we'll have it addressed.
And
Absolutely.
if you can't get it marked, you're going to continue to park illegally.
We will find a place to park
Legally?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Moving forward, on a fateful day, December 18, 2021, in Santa Rosa County, Florida, Deputy Carlos De Souza Jr. from the local sheriff's office made a stop that would unveil a captivating story. Miss Boone found herself in the spotlight for an alleged invalid license. But what makes this tale truly intriguing is that she was closely tailing her sister, a veteran known as Miss Shelley, who had been pulled over just a mere 50 feet away. As both vehicles came to a halt, Deputy Carlos stepped into the scene.
Go. They can go.
That window doesn't unroll.
They need to leave.
Huh?
They.
My sister.
They're gonna leave.
For what? What am I being pulled over for? What's the issue, sir?
I'm gonna explain to you in a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Stopping you to see you. They're not stop. They're not part of my traffic stop.
Now watch as Deputy Crawford shows up. Things take an unexpected turn. He gets into a heated chat with Miss Shelley, and it's all about to get real interesting.
Hello, can you just go, please?
Well, that's my sister and my niece, so I'm just going to stay here until they're released.
I need you to leave. If you can wait up there, I think.
It's a public road, isn't it?
Okay, I'm
not obstructing traffic.
I'm asking. So you're obstructing this traffic stop. So
I'm going to make sure that my sister.
she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Your ID? Can I have your ID?
Am I being detained?
You are now.
What am I being detained?
Because now I need to identify you.
What am I being?
I need to identify you. Now I want your ID. And if you refuse to give it to me, then we'll go sit in my car. Okay?
What law is that?
By not providing, you're failing to identify to a law enforcement officer. Okay?
But I have to identify if I'm being detained.
Yes, because you.
Then you have to have a reason to detain.
So listen, I'm not playing this game. I'm going to come over and we're going to get out of your car.
Sir, you can call your sergeant.
You can get out of the car.
Call your sergeant. I would like a supervisor, please.
You can get
The only
refused.
reason why I pulled over is because my sister does not know my new residence.
I don't know that.
Military.
I don't give a. I don't give a. And
Okay.
now I'm getting mad because we have no
But I
idea
would
what
like
your
your
intentions.
badge. Okay, I will pull up, but I will be calling the police
Good.
department. I would like your badge number. Not impeding.
Because you
I'm
stopped
sitting in my
when I
vehicle.
stopped.
I didn't get out of my. You.
Shut the door for your own safety. All right, fine. Do whatever you want.
When Miss Shelley fearlessly confronted the officer and Deputy Crawford tried to forcefully close her car door, the video went viral shortly after, and Sheriff Bob Johnson from the department issued a statement apologizing on behalf of the two officers regarding the incident, assuring that they will be punished and extensively retrained. Next up, a calm veteran just enjoying a smoke, minding his own business, when out of the blue, these county sheriff's officers swoop in, and that's when this evening takes an unexpected turn.
What's going on?
Are you broken down?
Not at all.
Not at all? Everything okay?
Yeah, they were until you got here.
well, what's wrong now that I'm here?
Gee, let me think for a minute. Here, now that you're out of the camera, let's get you in the camera here.
Do you need my help or not?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, sir. Just wondering if everything's okay.
Everything's fine and dandy, sir. I thank you for checking on me.
Okay. Well, so here's the deal, okay? We just actually had a call in the area of a girl that was getting chased. Okay, and a car came and picked her up and drove her off. Okay, no one else in here with you?
Oh, no. Look,
okay.
Here.
Do you live up and around here, I take it?
Well, you know, I strenuously object to playing the 20 questions game, so I'm not going to do that with you.
Even after the vet stands his ground and politely tells the officer off, this relentless county sheriff refuses to back down.
Yeah, but so what?
Okay. Would you mind if I got that?
Sure, I would.
Okay. What about giving me your name?
My name's Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Jay. My name's Deputy Gertler. I'm with the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office.
Uh-huh. What got picked up
is because we had a call right around here of a young lady being chased. Doesn't that concern you a little bit?
Do you see a young lady?
I don't, but I also like to know people in the area.
Yeah.
Of where something might have been happening. Wouldn't you like that if that was your daughter or wife, someone was chasing you and there was a car sitting on the side of the road very close to where that was happening, darked out, facing the train tracks?
Wow, that sure is suspicious, isn't it?
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Is your life really that empty?
All right, Jay. Well, I tell you what, I'll just run your plate. I'll figure out who you are that way. All right, and you have yourself a fantastic night.
After all the commotion with this officer, another deputy then arrives at the scene, and this happens.
There's absolutely no reason for all the light.
Oh no, I just want to make sure you're okay while you're sitting here.
It's my concern if it's in my face.
Sir, I'm just doing my job.
Thank you. Good night.
Now that's how you handle cops like a true master. Moving on. A veteran who proudly served in Iraq. He was just hanging out in a parking lot, patiently waiting for his friends, when suddenly, a Junction police officer stepped into the picture.
Done absolutely nothing. I pulled into a gas station because my friends are here.
Okay, if you fail to identify yourself, I'm going to pull you out of this car and detain you for obstruction.
No.
Because right now you're interfering with my investigation.
No. Articulable suspicion that me, have committed a crime. Not anybody in the area, me. You aren't stopping them and questioning them. You stop me. I am a free American, a veteran Marine who's done 4 deployments to fucking Iraq. You're not going to come up to me and try to intimidate me. What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number, sir?
I'm not going to give that to you.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
If the public asks for you to identify, you must identify. My God. Smile it up. Smile it up, because this is going to be on freaking YouTube and you're going to be famous. Smile it up.
The officer pulls out an old trick from his playbook to deal with this seasoned veteran, but it quickly becomes clear that this hero isn't falling for it. Just when you think it can't get any more intense, another officer rushes to the scene, attempting to negotiate with the driver.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Do you mind rolling down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
all right.
Leaving the area.
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't worry, this is being recorded as well.
I know, but your recording is a lot easier, or is a lot harder to get versus mine.
My name is Officer Pasadis with the Grand Junction Police Department, all right?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Possible attempted homicide.
Possible attempted homicide.
Yes.
You suspect me, actual me, of committing possible attempted homicide.
Well, your cooperative behavior right now does not help your cause.
No. Being cooperative or uncooperative, I'm not giving up my rights. When you give up your rights, you'll lose your rights eventually.
After failing twice, these officers are still determined to make this veteran submit to their authority. They send in yet another officer, being their supervisor, thinking they've got it in the bag. But this veteran just isn't having it, and this is where things get really heated up.
You know, what's funny My buddies that just left, they were also in a dark sedan. A dark sedan, right? But you guys aren't questioning them. Why? They were in a dark sedan, dude. A dark, exact same color as mine. And you did not stop them and questioning them. You're doing it to me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Nope. Shut your mouth.
In the end, they couldn't touch his ID, and that's another perfect example of how to stand your ground against cops who think they're untouchable. Next up, Officer Garcia confidently approaches this veteran's vehicle, but little did he know what was about to hit him.
The reason for the stop is the plate on the back of your car.
Why were you tailgating me?
I was tailgating you because I couldn't read. I wasn't even tailgating you in the first place.
You were tailgating me.
Okay, sir, do you have your license and proof
That's why I slowed down and put my hand out the window. I didn't know you were a cop.
Do you have your license and proof of
But I was trying to get you to get off my butt.
Is that better?
No, you're still doing it.
Okay, well, you're free to go, okay? Do you have any questions for me?
I'm just gonna get your picture another way. Garcia?
Yeah. Okay.
4963?
Yep.
Yeah, don't do this again, Garcia.
Okay, drive safe. You have a good night.
Hey, don't do this again, Garcia.
Next up, these Ann Arbor police officers pull over and confront this freelance security contractor, who is also a disabled veteran, for driving a former patrol car equipped with a light bar. But little did they know they're dealing with a veteran who knows the laws and isn't afraid to assert his rights.
So what is this car?
It is a private vehicle.
Okay, why does it look like a patrol car?
Because it used to be one.
Okay.
That's not a crime.
I understand it's not a crime, but it is a crime to have a light bar with certain colors. That's why I had to turn your overhead down. So who did you buy the car from? Why does it still have like the cage and everything in the back?
Because I do security and I've got a dog.
Okay.
I'm a freelance contractor.
Who do you do security through?
I'm a freelance contractor
So
at
like
whoever.
somebody hires you out, or I
Yep.
don't...
That's exactly how I do it.
And their license, registration, insurance as well?
For what crime?
Well, this is a traffic stop, and I have to record everything on my day sheet. And the reason we're stopping you is to make sure that you didn't have lights, but therefore it's an investigative stop for that purpose. So you do have to show me your driver's license.
For what crime?
And registration.
For what crime? If there has been a crime committed, I have to provide this. So please call your supervisor. Please call your supervisor now.
The supervisor then arrives at the scene, and this veteran did not hesitate to flex his knowledge of the law.
How you doing? How's it going? Good, how are you? I understand you wanted to speak with the man officer? Yeah, so...
I can't hear you very well from here. Is there any way to roll the window down slightly?
I'm not comfortable with that.
Okay.
For my safety, I prefer it up.
Okay, I just might not be able to hear you very clearly.
Yeah, so... You can see up there, there's no other lights in there other than the 4. I was stopped anyways, turn on the lights. I know my rights. No crime has been committed. I'm not providing my ID. I will only provide an ID if reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed can be stated. And your officer does not want to do that. So it's harassment. I am a disabled veteran. I know my rights. I know the law. I know the Constitution. And it's officers like that I withdrew my support from you guys. And I get there's good ones out there. I'm friends with a few of them myself. But that's not okay. You know, there's no crime committed. I should have already been released. I appreciate that. You have a good night.
And that's how you assert your dominance as a citizen against any law enforcement when they try to make you feel inferior to them.